I started this in the last week.
Nice. Oh my God. Where is she? I think that she.
Magic.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's move on. I think that she's gonna back. I don't know. So anyway, Marshall, can you introduce yourself, man, please?
Márcio Nunes, I live from Linhares, Espírito Santo State. I am 44 years. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I participate this TNT platform last month, June. Now I return in December. I studied English last five years. I study traditional wizard school. Now I study online in the internet. Wizard school I study during 3 years. I study online in the internet now. I participate the TNT for developing my skill speaking abilities. I like to participate with us because my speaking improving every day a little. I can to make a new friends every day. Now I join TNT inside LinkedIn, where I can new friends every day. I can to get a new job for I can offer more condition my family. That's it.
Really nice, man. Really nice words. I'm really happy to have you here, you know, and I hope that you can be with us forever. Really nice, man. Thanks for sharing. So, guys, we're gonna start. We already did the introduction. Now I will read the questions for you, and let's see what we're gonna have here. So the first question is, how can we build our self-esteem? So I want to start with Sarah. Sarah, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, for sure. That's the $1,000,000 question, you know. Oh my gosh, but I think it's a daily process. You have to work on yourself, be aware of your flaws and your qualities for sure. And the more you know about yourself, the more confident you can be. You know, I think it is very important to understand we're not perfect, but we shouldn't judge ourselves because of this. We should accept and move on. I think that's the main part. And I'm still learning. I always say this here because I give the answers and I need to follow my advice. You know, that's something that I need to improve. Yeah, but that's my perspective.
Really nice words, Sarah. I agree with you. You know, I think that to build our own self-esteem, we need to be aware of our qualities and flaws as well, you know, as you said, and accept it, you know, because we all are, we have flaws, you know, we all have flaws and qualities as well. And we need to use it on our favor, you know, in order to make sure that we're gonna be all right with them, you know, and learn with this these things, you know, because uh, nobody's perfect, you know, nobody is gonna be perfect, and everyone has your qualities and flaws, and we need to, you know, accept it and move on. Because if we get stuck with our flaws, for example, you know, we are not going progress. You know, we always gonna be stuck with it, you know, and it is not make any change, you know, for our lives. This is the opposite, you know. It make us diving in a bad trip, you know, and it is not good. I don't like to feel like this, you know, always, you know, rolling and rolling the same feeling, in a bad feeling in this case, you know. I'm a kind of person that I prefer, you know, I like to be happy. I like to, you know, to motivate people if I have the opportunity, you know, and I believe that this this path is the best way to improve in general your life, you know, and make sure that people around you live better in a certain way, you know. That's it. And what about you, Victoria? Open your heart for us.
Okay, it's really hard to talk about it. So I don't really know how to do it. I believe everything begins when you're a kid. Like, if you are a kid and you live in a place that everybody says bad things, like, you agree with it. So you are grow up with it in your mind, like it's the only truth. So yeah, but when you're an adult, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to improve it, or I don't know how to keep it true.
Yeah, I understand. I think, you know, you said something really good about when we are kids, you know. I think the parents, they have an important role on kids, you know, because they can build their characteristics, you know, they can build their personalities. So it's something that it's really good. And if you are a parent, you know, make sure that your kid feel good with themselves, you know. It's really important. I can say it because I have two kids, so i I believe that as much as I can motivate them to love themselves is better, you know. Yeah, you you want to talk something, Victoria? Go ahead.
I don't know. I think it's all because I don't really know what to talk.
It's a hard question. It's a hard question, but that's okay. Thank you for sharing. And what about you, Gabriela? What do you think about it?
I think we can resolve most of our problems with self-knowledge. So I think we can build our self-esteem with self-knowledge, and we recognize that today you better than yesterday. So it's a process. I think it's reduce the pressure in yourself. So I think this.
Really nice, Gabriela. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Silvia? What do you think about it? I don't know if you already heard the question. The question, you know, the question is how.
I agree with you, and I think the process learning day by day, all the day. We try learn the other thing, different thing, and better the thing you learned. This is a process. One day, other day, other day. Today, I wanted better yesterday in different things, aspects in my life. I try, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
And it's a walk and go ahead, because sometimes many problems and difficulties, but the mind was prepared in front this these different situations in the life.
Yeah, really nice words, Sylvia. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Mr. Marcio? What do you think, man, about it?
Okay, so we can build our self-esteem several process. I think about in my case, I intended to improve my financial self-esteem. I need to get a good job where I get to earn more money for pay my bills. I achieve my goals. So I need to improve my self-esteem, my self-esteem myself. I need to lose weight. I need to walk every day 1 hour for day. I need to read more books for I improve my mind, where I get to work several goals in my life, where I get height my self-esteem. Self-esteem is important because the people need to feel better every day for to get agora eu perdi, enfrentar hard difficult moments in your life. That's it.
Really nice, man. Really good words. I feel you because I totally agree. You know, I think that the first step to build your own self-esteem is love yourself and take care of yourself. It what you said. What you said is I totally agree with. No, you know, it's really good, man. Thanks for sharing, Marcio. And I'm going to mix two questions, okay, guys, and I want you answer these two. What are the benefits of having high self-esteem, and how we recognize and challenge negative thoughts about ourselves? So, Gabriela, can you give your thoughts about it?
Can you repeat the second word, sir?
Sure.
Yes.
What are the benefits of having a high self-esteem? You know, it's when you love you so much that you have a high self-esteem, and how we can recognize and challenge negative thoughts about ourselves. You know, because sometimes we think that we are not capable to do something, or we are not so happy with ourselves, you know, that we have that negative thoughts. What do you think about it?
I don't know if I really understand, but the first question, and I think it's good to be high self-esteem, because you have courage to do something like that's a new job. You want too much a job, and you think I'm prepared to do this. I'm good at this. So you think stronger. You think you can do everything. So you don't feel you are not
capable. Yeah.
So I think sometimes high self-esteem is very good for because of this. And the second, is this in the chat?
Yeah.
The question is.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see? Is the number?
Is
three?
the number
How,
3?
Yeah. How can we
okay.
recognize that?
Okay. I think if you feel down and you don't have a good day, it's easier to think you are not good. You're not. So it's not a constant. It's self-esteem, high self-esteem. It's not constant. So you need to recognize that sometimes you feel bad, but it's okay. It's normal, and no, don't pay attention, so much attention of this. Let's move on, and after day is other day, and you can return your self-esteem. So I try to not be more attention when I'm so down. So I think that's it.
Really nice words, Gabriela. I totally agree with you. Thank you for sharing. And what about you, Victoria? What do you think about it?
Okay, let's go. Let me see again.
Number 2 and 3 questions. Yeah. Questions.
The benefits. Oh, it's really interesting because I think that the self-esteem is more than, oh, I can do it, or I'm feeling something. Like, it's more the mental health, you know. If there isn't self-esteem, there can be a lot of mental illness. So the problem is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I don't know, like a ball snow when it's rolling and getting bigger. So it's more than just doing something. It's, you feel better with your own. You can do it with your mind. You can feeling you are alive. You're feeling you're right. You're feeling that, oh, it's okay. I can do it. I can solve this problem. So you can solve this problem. So yeah, I can face it. I can try. I'm not know if I really at the end have a positive result, but I will try. So I think is it, you can do it, although it's going to have a positive result. So about the second, the 31, recognize and challenging negative thoughts about yourself. I don't know. I don't know. I am doing it on my psychology, so I'm still not figure out it, so I don't know how to do it. I'm still trying, so I don't know how to do it.
Right. No, we don't have any right or wrong question answer.
Yeah.
Each one has your own way to deal with a good day and a bad day as well. So yeah, I understand you. Thanks for sharing. And let me see here. Sylvia, can you answer the questions for us, please, about your thoughts?
Okay, I agree with my colleagues in the classroom, but I think that normally the high self-esteem is a good quality because it improve and go ahead, want the other things I want. I learn more and do different things the better way. Normally, it's a good quality, but sometimes it's a bad quality because the person think the only person in the world I saw the best.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
In the moment, I think, in my opinion, our leader soccer player high self-esteem and our lost the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. And about the third question, when you have negative thoughts, you know, how you deal with it, you know, in order to change it.
I don't understand, sorry.
I want to know from you about the third question, you know, how can we recognize and challenge negative thoughts about ourselves?
The person that approve, try and keep the topics, the works in your life. I can do it. I good. Yesterday I can do it. Today I can do it better. And I think the person has a security, realize the different works, jobs, or moments in your life. It's necessary because it's put you happy and with confidence.
Okay, nice words. Thanks for sharing, Sylvia. Really nice. And what about you, Sarah? What do you think about it?
Yeah, in my perspective, the self-esteem is related to confidence. So if you have a good self-esteem, the confidence might improve. For example, if you have a job interview or important meeting, and you feel like I'm having a good day, I feel good about myself. I feel proud about the things I have accomplished. You know, I think you're probably gonna do well at the meeting, at the conference, the interview. But if you are, oh my gosh, I don't know, I've done 1,000 interviews and I didn't get the job yet, or I feel like I can't handle these emotions right now. I think we can recognize the negative thoughts about ourselves when it is something that makes us feel bad and keeps us from doing something that we want. Like you wake up in the morning and you feel, okay, I woke up, but what's next? You know, and you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do the basics like eating, taking a shower, and so on. But I need to have more in my life. So I think once you recognize this, you can work on it. Like Victoria said about therapy, that's very important. That's my goal for next year, to start therapy, because I think that will help me a lot with a lot of stuff that I have to figure it out. And I don't know if I can do it by myself. If I'm being honest, that's it.
Yeah, good words, Sarah. I think that we all need therapists, you know, because sometimes we are not in a good mood, you know, we are not in a good day. And personally, I try to deal with things in a smoothie way, you know, for example, in a light way, let's say like this. If I'm not wake up so good, feeling good, you know, because sometimes you wake up like I'm a hero, I can do anything, you know, I'm prepared for face the world. But sometimes you do you do not want to wake up and go to do your your stuff. You just need to be at home alone and just doing something that you like, but not things that are important for you. And I believe that we need to have a balance in life, for everything. For example, if you have a high self-esteem, it's awesome, right? But you need to take care of it, because you need to be aware that you need to be humble as well, because you are not better over everyone. You are a person that are capable to do whatever you want. You maybe you are good on something, it's awesome, but you need to take care, because you can humiliate people because you are better, you consider better to them. You need to take care of it, in my opinion. And when you pass through a bad day, I believe that you need to be prepared for a bad situations. And if you can, for example, listen a music, or do something that you like, during the day, along the day, it's something that can help you to go out, let's say like this, on this bad situation or bad feeling, that you are feeling in that moment. But basically, I believe that it's up to us to, choose to go through that bad path, or go to another one, a bad or a good path. It's up to you. And if you are, if you have some problems to deal with, bad feelings, that you are feeling in some moment of your life, as Sarah and Victoria said, I think that it's really important to look for help, as a specialist in that field, because we sometimes we can't do the things alone. It's kind of impossible to do anything alone. So you need to look for people that can help you, to provide help, and make sure that you're gonna be all right. That's it. And what about you, Mr. Marcio?
So we have more benefits, high self-esteem. Some benefits to improve your skin, to improve your face, to improve your smile, to improve your to treat another people. I feel better myself with my high self-esteem. So the high self-esteem is very important. We need to care this topic in our life, because this is very important. The people have a high self-esteem. Another question, I recognize and challenge the negative thoughts. I look for to work my negative thoughts every day, because this situation happening in several moments. I need to work my agora eu perdi fé in my God. I need to work my positive thoughts for to be more do negative thoughts. When I recognize I'm having negative thoughts, I look to move for my mind I look to think another subject. I looking for some things to do, to cook, to talk with my wife, to play with my dog, to work, to read some book. I looking forward to work my negative thoughts this way. I looking for more positive thoughts in my mind. That's it.
Really nice words, man. I think that is important to, look to the bright side of everything instead of, go to the bad side and always think about the worst. It's really nice what you said here. Thank you for sharing, man. Guys, I want to know from you the number 5 question. What are some strategies for dealing with criticism? Victoria, can you answer this first, please?
Sorry, I don't see the question, the chat.
No,
I didn't see.
Let me take here. Just a sec.
Okay.
I send it right now. And number 5. Number 5. What are some strategies for dealing with criticism? Victoria, go ahead.
Okay. So I don't really know, but I imagine, like, I can believe that if you're having a high self-esteem, deal with the sorry, let me read it. Criticisms, I don't know, like, it's easier because if your mind well, if you're doing a great job with your mind, with your health, with your mental health, you, of course, you deal with it better than if you are with your bad vibes, during a bad vibes or something like that. But if you have something to do during this, I don't know, maybe talk to anyone, like friends, but probably it's better if you talk to a psychologist because they know how to deal with it and help you. Like, okay, we have some things that you can do, like they make you think about it, so they make you find your own answer for this question. It's strange. So they make you think, and okay, sometimes a friend couldn't do it. A friend just, okay, I'm listening, and yeah, but just listen, it isn't enough. So I believe being with I don't know how to say it, but rede de apoio, it's not really, but people around you with good intentions that help you. So maybe it's help. Like if you don't have a psychologist because you have some problems with it, or you just having people who help you, I think it's the better solution. Like sometimes you can't do everything alone. Like you can deal with your own mind. So you need someone who is around you to see what is really happening, not just what inside your mind. Just say to you, oh, it's happened, so do you believe in it? So it's true, like make you think like a psychologist. So make you think about it and just figure it out.
Yeah, really nice thoughts, because, sometimes people talk things about us, for example, and sometimes these things are not true, you don't need to believe in all the things that people say about you, because you know that is not true, right? So if the criticism is good, and the, and this thing will build something good on you, okay, you can change, you can adapt it, something, and make yourself better, but if the criticism is bad, in a bad way, I think that you just need to forget about and move on, because you don't need to waste your time listen, things that are not improve something in your life. You just need to forget about and move on. That's what I think about it. Yeah, and you need to be aware about things that people say, to not be depressive or in a bad feeling, feeling in a bad way. Yeah. And what about you, Gabriela? What do you think about it?
I totally agree with you. And I remember a situation that I really bad with criticism, and I thought, why it's really good criticism, or the person exagerou, sim, that's not the reason. And I realized that I don't like the criticism, because the person must have supported me. That's a profession who teaches me in a project. So I feel so sad because he criticizes me, but they don't help me to do better. So I think in some cases a person criticizes you, but they don't offer help you to do better. So it's really really sad, and how can I say, chato? It's really
Boring.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
I totally agree with you, and I think that this person is not a leader, because leader help your people to become better, and usually I don't know, and the boss do the opposite, they just criticize, give the bad thoughts, and they don't help you in anything. So it's the opposite, I think people need to help each other in order to make sure that the other person will grow. It's complicated. But thanks for sharing, Gabriela. Really good words. And what about you, Sarah? What do you think about it?
Yeah, the advice that I give myself is don't take things personally. Sometimes the criticism is just something for you to learn, and you don't think, oh, it's about me. Maybe it's about something you've done wrong because you didn't know the right way yet. So if you don't know and you have someone with more experience to tell you, to help you, I think it is important to recognize this. But sometimes just the gossip, it is something that I prefer to ignore. It's not easy, but it's part of the life. And when I listen to this type of things, I prefer to remind myself that I'm worthy, that I have my own way, my own path, and that I shouldn't measure myself by the other people's lives. Like I said, again, easier said than done. But in my mind, I know what I need to do, But in real life, not so much.
Really nice, Sarah. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Sylvia? What do you think about it?
I think sometimes the criticism it's necessary in the world, in the life. My mom sometimes said for me, it's wrong, that's wrong. Okay, sometimes I dislike, but I think about it. Yes, it's correct. It's I need to change my way. But sometimes in other times, the people criticize the other people and the bad way, strong way in front of other people. And it's very good, very bad, no interesting, because you need to speak about this criticism, but it's necessary helping with said Gabriela. No only put the finger in your face and okay, no. How do I change the situation, realize the other way? The person think about it, okay, but the person humiliating other people and put the finger and speak loud, very bad. I don't agree.
Yeah, really good thoughts, Sylvia. I think I totally agree with you. I share the same opinion. You know, it's when it's the criticism is for good. Okay, we're gonna improve, you know, and we're gonna change something. But if it is for bad, you know, forget about it. You don't need to waste your time on it. Really nice, Sylvia. Thanks for sharing. And last but not least, Mr. Marcy, what do you think, man, about it?
So depends on situation. When I receive good criticism, I thought to repeat this comportment. I thought this comportment is very good. I feel bad because I get something another people. But when I receive bad criticism, I look to learn the situation. I think about happening. I try this situation not happening again. I apologizing another people because bad situation happening entre us. I look to learn this happening. I look to grow more this happening in my life. I like to read some books about the subject because we need to learn with the aligning another people for this bad situation. We can agora perdi evitar in our life.
Really nice, man. Really nice words. Thanks for sharing. And welcome everyone to the main room. I want to know from you guys, how was the conversation? Ayla, can you share with us how was the conversation for you?
It was so good. It's opportunity to talk to about our self-esteem, and I learn. It's a good opportunity to learn through the others' example and experience, and I like so much. It was a good time with Liege and Elton, and but it's hard to talk to about this because it's about ourselves, our feelings, and always it's a little no, it's a lot difficult to talk, but it's a good learning as well, and I like so much.
Really nice, Ayla. Thanks for sharing, and I'm really happy to see you here. And what about you, Luciana? How was the conversation for you?
It was a very good time. These guys are very, very awesome, and I learned a lot with them. Thank you, guys.
Really nice, Luciane. I'm happy to see you here as well. So guys, I sent you some links, and the first one is about our survey. So please go there and rate us there, because we need to know what you think about the meetings and the topics, if you are enjoying or not. And it's good because we can improve our service here, and make sure that you will be comfortable with the meetings. The second one is about our YouTube channel. So please, if you want to go there and watch the video, watch the meeting again, go there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, right? And the last one is about our site. So if you want to schedule some time, book some time to come here again or in another meeting, be free to do it, And guys, it was a pleasure to be here with you. It's always a pleasure. I'm really happy because we have a lot of people here. So I invite you to be here in the next Saturday. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and see you in the next meeting. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
for
everyone.
listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
See you.